it's Laura Lillis, and this is my 8th episode of The Little Saint That Could. Today I'm with some of my amazing, completely talented classmates, and they're teaching me different languages. So stay tuned and subscribe.
My name is Kelly Milib. I'm a senior, and I'm in the Communication Sciences and Disorders program. I taught you the Filipino language, but specifically, my parents speak like a different dialect. They speak Visayan. There's different dialects. The official dialect is Tagalog, but I taught you phrases that were like pretty common among all the islands in the Philippines. Taught you Kumusta ka, which means how are you. The second one was Salamat, and that means thank you. And the third one was Mahal kita, which is I love you.
Kumusta ka? So that's how are you. Salamat. Mahal kita. Mahal kita!
I don't really speak the language fluently, but growing up I've heard like the common phrases, so I picked up a little bit, but not completely fluent. Sadly, I wish I was. I think the Filipino language is pretty interesting just because it is influenced heavily by Spanish, because the Spanish conquered the Philippines, and so we have a lot of Spanish influences in both language and culture, food, traditions, and fashion. So I think that's pretty interesting, and the Philippines are also fluent in English as well. That's another main language that they speak. So I think they do a lot of Filipino English, like a lot of things are changing back and forth, and yeah, I just think it's interesting. I think learning Filipino would be harder just because I grew up learning English like without thinking too much about it. Like the grammar rules are easier for me to pick up in English because I just grew up with it. Filipino language, I have to like really think about what I'm saying and like how to arrange the words and whatnot. I think I'd like to speak every language fluently because I would like to like connect with people and not have a language barrier like in between us.
Mi nombre es Lía Barrios y yo estoy en mi 4º año de Communication Sciences and Disorders program. My name is Lía Barrios. I'm a 4th year speech therapy student here at Maryville University. I taught you how to say tengo hambre, and that means I'm hungry because I'm really hungry right now. And then I taught you how to say quiero comida, which means I want food. And then lastly, I taught you how to say I love you in Spanish. Te quiero.
Te quiero, yeah.
Tengo hambre.
Hambre.
Quiero
Comida.
I've spoken Spanish my whole life. I learned Spanish first, then I learned English, so my mind kind of translates from Spanish to English whenever I'm talking to people. Yeah, so I want to do ESL, which is English Second Learning Language. And so I want to work with Spanish-speaking students who are having trouble speaking English and learning the language in a clinic one day. I would go on vacation right now, get away, even if it's like for the weekend, and get a facial and a back massage, and yeah.